Women jigging, give more than the Sunday thinking on you, and the Chukumas would end up. So the Lama so and Lamanda, Gujoran Boja, numbers in the Dollars and Jenam, Lodges and dollars in yellow, or Jenam and dollars in yellow. Lamdul was a large in yellow, or tonight, his January in yellow, or Lamanda. Kunjuran Boja, numbers in the Dollars and Jenam, Lodges and dollars in yellow. Or Jenam and dollars in yellow, or London was a large in yellow. Tonight, his January in yellow, or Lamanda. Kunjuran Boja, numbers in the Dollars and Jenam. Lodges and dollars in yellow, or Jenam, dollars in yellow. Was origin yellow those good to know is you to origin yellow those to long you to origin yellow those to vision human but yellow those alters and then the origin yellow those to hear men the origin yellow those Konda Jojo Dangaji then the Jilla Moranjaba so that in the Dembajiki Jarvis. Number the bottom gender, the Namoya Dambala, it had done the Jinga. Runda the me, Genom. Doa Gingi Dagage Zambra, Damje Gedunda Gage, Lamana, Gujoran Bajin Nabasungi, and others in Genam Geology, origin of those Gelam, the origin of those tonight, shit, origin of those Namoria, the Malay, get down on the Jinja, Trunda the me, Genam. Doa Gingi Dagage Zambra, Tamje Gedunda Gage, and Namgadanya Resin Jetam Gelana, Mebayandaba. Zogo Sonja Yigo one Rimbuja Toboja, the Cheto Dambichu, some of them will you and Bitugi, out of us out of this emperor show. The young gods and Boja, Chudini Bardo, Tudor Jiben Nancy, so Melam Bardo Dang, something Bardo Niki trees and was sent to Yamajid. Droden Judge Mojo to get Malam Tanjed to get person and the Tsaro. So good afternoon. I hope you have good lunch. I have good rest and good things on. I also have enjoyed my some time for a little relax. But today about we have six parts we talked about talking. But we had this morning covering in one part of the Bardo for life and death. There could talk be more about that, but this is good enough for information this time. So now we are kind of going to talk about this second Bardo, which is called you begin to sleep until you wake up from the sleep. And between this, when you sleep to wake up, there's a lot of happening in your mind, but sometimes, at the same time, you are not fully aware these things. It's kind of also a dream. Part of your mind is wandering around, and so and also at the same time clinging what is really not real, but at the same time you think the real. It is kind of very interesting with that. So you can learn lots what in the actual part of existing part of what you experience, what happening to you. It's similar like the non-pardo. Actually, in the called exist pardo, it's a similar like this melam pardo, team pardo, So this kind of same time this topic is little bit high. It is not like normal the beginning ordinary class, so such as the beginning of Buddhism like Theravada or Mahayana practice. This is more in the Vajrayana practice. Among the Vajrayana has Kriya Yoga, Ma Yoga, and then you have Further Tantra, Mother Tantra, and non-dual Tantra. It's a kind of different level of Tantra. This could be the Mother Tantra, when you engage this practice in the yoga. Especially we have specifically when you 3 year retreat. And we have the stick heat yoga, and then Elushu yoga, and then Yin yoga. Third one is among the six. This third one is we use this dream yoga practice. So one is practicing that, and so it's a similar. And the target we have to say things a little bit. So everybody dream, this is no question. So that reason, dream meanings that you're sleeping, but at the same time, you have somewhere something happening. Obviously, you can see your body is laying down your bed where you sleep. Now, to sleep, the mental wandering around. It's very interesting. So then you go, you're drinking, sleeping, talking with people, you're enjoying, and you're fighting, you're angry, also you're enjoying, also same time, and then dream, all of this is happening. But this question here is big. The modern question is your dreaming, this happening really there? Hard to say, answer that. You can say, when you dream, last time you dream, you've been in New York, you have a friend, you met, you drink, and you have a good time. And so that's happening, and up to you sleep in the dream. And then you can now say, now you can say, last night I dreamed such. But my question is myself now, I dream such. Is this really, or is it not really? What I answer that? If I say really, did I was New York yesterday? No, so that's not really. Then at the same time, it did happening there. Yes, happening. So then what do you say? You look like you're not there, you're there. Who's your witness? No one. You're the witness. You dream. Maybe you have some friend in the dream. You say, yesterday I was in New York, you are there too. And you tell them, they will say, you're foolish, you're crazy. I was not in New York. I was my home. I'm ready to work for next. I was sleeping. So that is not, no one will accept that witness that say, I was there, yes, you're right. No. So that way it's kind of very interesting. Very, very interesting. So next question, who is there then? I cannot say no, I was. Really, I was there. I enjoyed meeting friends, enjoy things, I see things. So that was really happening. So I cannot say no, but I can say it's true. And then because I wake up, I'm laying down where I sleep. So that case, that dream was quite, not really you can make this true. Answer with no question and this answer. So if you recognize this, very important, you recognize, then you know in the Bardo, I am Bardo, I can practice, I have such and such practice, I can apply, apply my practice. Maybe I can free of this Bardo. But then when I'm dreaming, I was excited by the anger or desire, one of these. So I'm kind of not recognizing I'm really attached or angry or this happening, whatever happening. I cannot recognize. If you think, oh, while I'm dreaming there, okay, this is not true. It is dream. That is my mental level, not physical level. It's mental level, also part of my mind. So this is not real. Recognize and see what happened is I can see that case. I recognize this is a dream. Then I can see what the nature of the dream is. It's appear, but not real, truly existent. It is empty because that's not real there. Yet appear. So then your mind, clear emptiness is kind of You wake up and you can see it directly. So this may, if you have that happening while you're dreaming, dream bring lots of peaceful, and also it is very good helpful if you dream in the Bardo, you will be remembering all the problem is not real, it's mental illusions. And because that can be learn yourself this lifetime, everything dream. I will less clinging, less attachment. It is like lifelong dream. And not now I'm happening. Lots of things happening to me. When I sleep, I wake up, I eat and I drink, I see people. And but no matter I'm sleeping, I'm waking, my attachment there, my anger there, my stupidity there, desire there, anger there, jealous there, greed there, proud there, and all this hope and doubt kind of mess up me here. This is real become, and then I touch this silent and this real happening. I suffer now, you see. So, but this is also dream too. For now, this is a dream. It's not real. Last night I dreamed is simply temporary, very temporarily deep. It's not like a limitless. It's kind of limited time dream. This is a limitless dream because since the beginning last time until now I'm dreaming. I'm sleeping. I'm dreaming. I think this is real dreaming, but I think that this is real. The clinging, this is real, make me suffer and miserable. So in this case, you can make duplicate this lifetime. What dream are you dream? The same things. Is this a dream, not dream, this is real? This can be happening forever. One thing's happening, never change, happening all the time. Then there is no hope to get enlightenment because then you live forever. You never decay. You're not impermanent, you're permanent. But never have permanent, Anything in the world is not permanent. Everything's impermanent. As myself, I know how impermanent. I didn't recognize this. Since I born until now, how many times change? My intellectually, mentally change, physically change, and intellectually change. I think getting more. And so this will change, and now my life is about to die. Now I have lived 1 year, or 6 months, or 1 month, or 1 week, 3 days, or 1 day, or 1 hour, maybe 1 second. Never have guarantee there, And so that case, that change, That change means not real. It is like dream. Dream was change, 1 second you see dream, you wake up. Nothing happening there, And this all things is nothing happening. Our big ego is kind of manipulating this. Then we are kind of following this because we have so customated this, our ego, let ego to control us. The ego keeping us more hallucinating, and then we grasping, holding, and suffering pain, and continually doing that. And that way we can recognize that is it. Everything's not real. Everything is impermanent. Nothing be permanent. House, tree, even this phenomenon is world. It's all this world is change. Never stay in one place. So nothing impermanent. All is permanent, or nothing permanent. All is impermanent. Long as it's permanent, impermanent, that means that is not real. It's changing. Changeable. When you have sometimes we great master Milarepa is one of our yogi who realized within lifetime that he say his principal practice was impermanent meditations. He sees everything impermanent, and then he thinks he did lots of bad things now, but impermanent, changing every moment. He never know any second I could die, and dying would purify all this negative I did. I'll be never come back a human being. I'll suffer and pain and confuse forever. So he's scared. Now any moment I'll die. But I want to make sure before the last breathing, I should have some realization to when I'm dying, independently I can free of all these illusions. So he worked hard and then he run in the mountain because there's less destruction alone, not concerned food and clothes, anything, just concentrated impermanent meditations. He says that word, ngachila dwan, ngachila jigna de la tu, ngachi jibanga, tachi jibanga lami, chimint as a symbol tells. So he says, I also prayed to die, dead. Before dead, I want to do something meaningful in my life. I escaped to the mountain. So I'm living in the mountain alone. I achieved the realization of deathless, not death, or fear to death, or there is death. So then he said, welcome now to death. So because he remarking impermanent meditation lead him to enlightenment. Otherwise we are lazy. So he kind of giving the example for us how important impermanent is. So impermanent is a kind of enforce you diligently practice. Impermanent means you're not allowed to be mentally negative. Impermanent meditation keep you positive. Then impermanent meditation that everything impermanent. So that means that everything not really existing, emptiness. So when you strongly meditate on the impermanent, and this will be realized emptiness also. So this kind of many reason he focused the meditation on the impermanent because there are so many reasons, so many ways really benefiting him. 12-year human life, he was enlightenment because of he was so diligent through his practice of impermanent meditation. So impermanent is also one thing can make the kind of put you to practice and mindful and put you to and not scared to do something any bad. I say bad things right now. Next moment I'm dying. What I did bad is not good for me and suffer and pain and confuse my next. So I have no time to purify even. So better not do it now. So next second I die, avoiding the negative, I'm free, I'm liberated there, you see. So impermanent meditation is very good. I know there's lots of people who talk about impermanent meditation. Oh, I don't like to hear this, because I don't like to talk about dead, dying. But that is obviously not good way to think that way because whether you talk or not talk, you die anyway. Why just prepare? So this is better than you just say the time come, and when time come, you will be completely miserable and you'll endlessly suffer and pain there. Rather can make sure that right now you embrace impermanent meditation and then to protect yourself from all this kind of risky danger. So by the impermanent meditation. So impermanent meditation is always kind of very helpful practitioner who really want to practice Dharma to liberate yourself. So it's made easily to be compassionate, easily love, kind to other beings, and easily meditate any kind of emptiness, practice, calm abiding practice, easily because that you don't want to distract your mind. Next second, while you're distracting your mind, you die, your mind is distracted in the part of distracted, hard to liberate it. Then during the engaging, you're meditating on this calm abide practice and your mind calm. Last breathing, you're meditating and calm, that helping you. Not going to get enlightened, but your peace and calm on the way to dying, up to the dead, even that life reborn will be very helpful because this carrying on this mentally peaceful is continuing. So this is very important because this all contribute by impermanent meditation. So many people have difficulty to thinking of that because I don't want to think of the suffering and pain, dying and the dead, old age and this and that. Yes, but whether you are afraid or not afraid, it's happening anyway. And then work on it, then you will be old age, happy age, dying, happy age, dying, up to the death you're happy and continue the next. This calm abiding practice not guaranteed to get enlightenment for sure, but in the meantime bring the peace and calm. That's better than nothing. In somewhat you can make that much your mind calm, clear your mind, and then actually, uh, actually your true nature of the mind easily you can able to recognize, and also you're sustaining in that state of the meditation, and then you can familiarize the true nature of your mind as it is in clean, clear, and emptiness. Because calm abiding practice is good. That contribute after that practice become very prompt, and nothing distracted by any distraction. That's because your meditation has been trained, impermanent meditation, you see? So that way, impermanent is very important. And so when we're talking about the dream, so dream yoga practices, normally we have to go preliminary practice. They do have separate preliminary practice in dream yoga. In Karma Kagyu tradition, Narapari of Siddhi Yoga and Nigoma Siddhi Yoga both have preliminary practice there, which means you have to beginning of all the pour thought and the prostration. They have Vajrasattva, Mandala, everything is a little different way, more advanced, more subtle level, but the same Engendo practice, but more deep and profound. So this is even not talk until you get in time. So after you've done this one, then you have to post mystic heat yoga practices. You have to be done something, So if you can try to make truly accomplish that practice will be very helpful. Up to the heat yoga practice, then illusory yoga practice, and then the dream yoga practice next. So there's a lot of different practice. Before you start a preliminary practice of this, you may have to do lots of practice on the different deities, mantra visualization. Then also you have involved with the sa, lung, tigli we call, meaning that is we have body, speech, mind. Body as human body, present. Speech as human speech, present. Mind as ordinary mind, full of the distractions. That's we are now. Our speech, mind, and body is like so. This make this ordinary speech, mind, body doesn't help. Uh, Rather, this contribute more suffering and pain and confuse because of our ego is so strong. So again, the basic speech, mind, body is basic. We call uh, three wisdom is speech, mind, body. We have the speech, mind, body negatively, this ordinary, but within essence of this ordinary speech, mind, body do have wisdom, speech, wisdom, mind, wisdom, body is there. They call basic meaning within this negative state of the mind, body, speech, we do have specific ultimate stage of the wisdom, speech, mind, body. So when we do the tantric level, we transform this. Lung nga, sa, lu, tigli sen. So we kind of call it channel and the wind and the bindu. This is the kind of we have subtle level of body now. But now representing speech, mind, body, ordinary, but subtle level of this that called channel, wind, and the bindu. You see, so wind is kind of speech, breathing now. Normally we breathing. That is called is pure wisdom speech. So there's a kind of wind. And then channel, that's called wisdom body. Now it's an ordinary body. And then also we call wisdom mind. Now the ordinary mind with the ego completely controlled. And then with the afflicted completely guiding us, leading us, influencing us. So we are not free. But actually essence of that is the wisdom mind, you see. So that when high tantric level you use this speech, mind, body, ordinary body as divine speech, mind, body. And then we engage this one. There's two more post-state of the 60 where we have to use that laws. Tongra, we call it, meaning visualize deities, and you have to visualize all different channels. According to Kala Chakra Tantra, we do have 71,000 channels beside, and including and the 3 channels then in branches. So whole body have certain channel. So you have to memorize this channel and the functioning of them. And this wind can bring lots of negativity there, and how to stop the negative wind to make a positive wind there. So there's lots of things there to do. So this is have to go first. And then you bodily exercise yoga. Nowadays people teach outside, and normally they never teach that. Never ask when we do close the door, we do inside separately. Only this yoga do. Now I see people teaching. I don't know. This is kind of fortunate to everybody can see. All is unfortunate and exposing so deep and profound teaching, not ready, not suitable. Someone not good for them, not good for who's showing this. According to my root guru Kalu Rinpoche, last Bajadara Kalu Rinpoche, he doesn't teach this. You have to be completely interiority. No one go in there. Only you're ready to there, then he'll teach this, and we do these things there. That's yoga. But that's now they show the physical. But we don't send physical practice, but there's lots of visualization, lots of getting things that. So that is now they teaching, but it is supposed to be when we have to receive teaching from Kalu Rinpoche. He does this today, one page, he teach everything, and then he can copy us for that. The rest will stand until tomorrow. We cannot open leave there. And tomorrow he come open that. Then he teach. But now I see that one time I joined somebody teaching, so he does this kind of show the exercise, but then he never teach in actual visualization. And somebody questioning, I always go there. I want to see how they're doing. It is very strange to me, but I have to participate somewhat. I did go then. Some in the audience questioning to him, and he didn't answer. He said, "You answer that." And someone here, someone there too, someone know that what I'm talking about. So he asked me to answer that. I answered the clarifying whatever it is. What is this purpose? Certain point, and he wanted me to not go further, but I don't want to go further either. But so that case, he was not really showing all the practice and explanations. So this is kind of one way, very secret, hidden, and is the one history is a kind of very secret and profound. Not good to someone see this yoga practice. Milarepa doing in the jungle alone to practice this yoga. Dear soul and dear eye fall down, but see, so that much danger. This unready for someone not ready. So that much kind of restricted it. But now everybody teach. I know somebody teaching, and there's other lineage teaching. And so that case, in my case, I think it's too much, too early. And if you want to have such profound teachings, very undefiled teachings, uninterrupted teaching, this very good, you have to use proper way. If you don't use the proper way, this can work. Also, once you have shortening life, lots of problem can be Protector not waiting for you to do these all kind of things. There's Dharma protector. What is protector time? Protector to job is the protecting those teaching, not exposed publicly, not ready. And they protect it and preserve the teaching purely. So that's there. So this is very scary, worry someone can do this for me. I will not do this. At least you're ready in 3 retreat. Yeah, of course I teach in 3 retreat. But so that's how restricted these things. And so therefore in a deep yoga practice they go the thought of among the 6 yoga. So this I will say a little bit. By the way, so we have to do this. This is kind of one of the part of Tajik too. So it is in order to that the dream you become realize the dream, and then your sleeping time become used as your spiritual time, a special time. And so that is important because before you sleep, you have to preparation. That you have to mindful all. You have quite good mindfulness. It is now. You want to do yoga practice. You should know beginning you have good motivation. Take refuge from depth of your heart with the devotion. Trust to 3 jewels, 3 root. Take refuge. Maybe just do for verbally, but mentally just cultivate devotion. Try to trust and completely competent to 3 jewels, 3 root. Take refuge that your destination is Buddha, your path is Dharma, your companion is Sangha. That's for sure. And then you cultivate devotion toward those enlightened beings, quality, perfection. Then you have to have great bodhicitta, kind, loving kindness, and compassion, as we discussed this morning. Those is very important part of the preliminary practice before you sleep. Then you sleep. You laying down to sleep. Then you should know you mindfulness after very short. Now I'm going to sleep. You're aware you're going to sleep. So you keep concentrate your mind to be relaxed, calm, and clear. And suddenly I can see feeling something I'm going to sleep. I should aware that I'm now almost sleeping now. I should know that. And slowly, okay, I'm kind of just few seconds and I will be going in deep sleep. So all this different state of sleeping, you have to aware and mindfulness, you see. Certainly you sleep. While you're sleeping, you're full mindfulness. Mentally, you're fully absorbing there and not diluting your mind. So clear. So now you have been dreaming, then you will be first time dream come itself. Of course, you cannot control dream. Your sleeping is kind of fall into sleep, but mindfulness is strong enough to be you're sleeping, so you are not too much essence of sleep, but you are aware that you're sleeping, and suddenly you now deep sleep inside. You are deep sleep now. You're aware, but then you have to have knowing the deep sleep. Then now see, I may dream now. So you have to avoid that. You see. Okay, so now I'm dreaming. Then what I do first time is I should aware and fully concentrated. Is this dreaming now? Let come everything come. I'm not really clinging and attachment. It is dream. I'm in sleep. So this first time you learn this first. So maybe this tonight I may just stay on this way, not bother more. You wake up and that you feel very good, that way. Then you have little bit things that, what I wake up, I see things, I hear things, I feel things, I taste and smell everything. It's not real. It is not normal. Normally solid, I smell, oh, I like to have this smell good. Oh, this terrible smell. I see things beautiful. I want to get that. Oh, this ugly, I don't like. So this kind of mentally you manipulated this, But when this case, you little bit, you can see the essence of that. What I see, what I'm hearing. See, what I see form is also clear. Like dream time, sleep time, I was dreaming, and dream I able to focus and look at the essence, not let mind manipulate it. But the daytime, you can also a little bit manipulate it. That case, you have the high mountain, no family, distracted, you are meditating. That's the reason 3 years is necessary. So that you have known distracted, you continually daytime, you following the what nighttime you dreaming, daytime also. This is very gross level dream. Last time is last subtle level of the dream. I recognize, wake up, and I know I'm not really. But in meditation of the dream yoga practitioner, no dream time is dream. You see that dream time is dream make this, I'm sleeping so temporarily, relatively, but now I wake up, I can see this sleep dream is so long, deep, long time dreaming, sleeping. So I'm dreaming this gross level becomes solid for me. But I'm clinging and grasping. It's making me keep to some sorrow and suffering and pain. So in kind of little bit, you have a daytime, time to time, absorbing that same experience. But the next 2 day, 3 day, maybe you're spending time there. After that, we call dim milam jangpa, milam pilawat, milam juruat, milam tulpas. The dim has lots of different states there. But this is milam jangpa, meaning so you're training your dim yoga practice. So therefore you try to mentally put effort, your concentration necessary. That meaning you practice very good beginning with some karma biting practice, visualization, recitation mantra, channel, all these things are very, very, you are kind of advanced practitioner in this case. So you have what is happening there is you can able to kind of what you will take as the path instead of again misleading there. And so this way, dreaming, and up to next one is the you dream is the kind of certainly then you keep this way. And next then what you do is the kind of so and this is kind of training your dream Milam Janapat, Milam Pelwas, meaning now you have to be, you can increase, play by, meaning flourish in your dreams. That meaning now you dream. Yesterday I dream, just come up, dream, I just acknowledge them. Now I'm kind of dreaming, then I will be kind of adding there more. What I do is with I'm dreaming this. I'm dreaming in New York. That's what I'm dreaming, but I see the essence of what I'm seeing in New York. But now I can see instead of New York, I can make the increase my way. I can make New York as the heaven in Pure Land. New York people as the deities. New York's sound also is a kind of mantra sound, teaching sound. Our sound and form is also empty, not real. So you try to now increase your dream to more deepening by like that. You see? So this way, 1 day, 1 week, 2 week, with the depending your time you allow, then lam jangpa, lam tulpa. So next, you can kind of emanate your dream also. So that means okay, now I'm sleeping as before, concentrating and right deep sleeping. I'm beginning dream. Now I can dream. I am allowed myself charity in the dream. Vivid and clear. Because you're mentally very mature, you could do very easily, and then you can make charity. I will become part charity. So now I want to make many charity. I can make all over charity. Then I can say all sound charity. So this is a kind of another way kind of manifesting one dim to many. But this case also you can say, oh, today I want to be Mahakala, dreaming myself. Go state by state at a certain point, then you can say, okay, I'll dream Mahakala now. Then I can manifest many Mahakala all over the world, Mahakala. So terrifying, so sound, form, feeling, everything becomes just threatenings. Threatening of ego threatening to this. Afflicting mind, Kalasha mind threatening you. Anger threatening. Anger cannot be there present. Desire cannot present there. Jealous, greed, all this them the part of the you challenging and you are battle with this. But then now you have powerful Mahakali emanating yourself as incredible big as you can, just wrathful as you can. Flames all over. So that nothing can around there. And so everything my enemy are scared to death, not challenging me. I defeat them. So that's why I can dream that. You see, in that case, I would be victorious over this battle, So what big battle is that ego is big against me, keeping me long-term suffering pain, put me under his control. Then he has lots of soldiers, anger, desire, jealous, greed, make terribly. I had no time there, and no way to challenge them. But now I can defeat. So I can make manifested all over. Every kind of negative things are consumed by the fire flame, threatening by the wrathful form, and also lots of implement, sword, battle, fire flame. There's all kind of hook knife and all different implement and manifested for you. But while you're manifesting, you make sure it's not real. You're manifesting, pure manifestation. It's not real. Don't clinging as I can control everything. Not good idea that way. You have some faith and trust and confidence of the enlightenment. And then also this is all the manifestation to your enemy. Your enemy is not enemy that who want to torture you. Can't come to point as I kill you. But that enemy will come gun and sword to kill me. He can do nothing too much. He can kill this body. All I can do it. If I have good karmic conduct, accumulated full, perfect purification, perfect kind and compassion, perfect confidence to Buddha Dharma, I'm safe. My ordinary relative enemy cannot take away my wealth of my six paramitas, all the practice, goodness I have, he cannot distract it. He cannot take away that. What he can take is this body, you will kill me. This body is a potential of all suffering. So he destroyed me, source of suffering. He not destroying nothing other than that. So enemy doesn't do any bad. He killed my ego. And then I'm free from the ego. Whatever good karma is with me, what he did is to make favor. He don't have to kill, actually I'll die anyway. But he killed, lucky, he killed me because I'm go quick enlightenment. Because I have married, good deed enough, not big deal. So that case, my ordinary enemy can do nothing too much other than this lifetime. That is not bad. If I'm a good person, while he killing me, I have good state of mind. He brought me to enlighten quicker than late, So that meaning thanks for him to doing this. So I have to dedicate merit, what I'm gained, to him to liberate him to not get negative enemy. So enemy is a relative enemy is not big deal. We have enemies, ego. Ego keep you samsara for a long time. How long we have been here? And continually, day by day, minute by minute, making us more suffering and pain. That's the ego. That's enemy is we have to challenge. That's our enemy, not enemy other than this. All enemies, impermanent, not real. You see, ego is not real, but we cling as real, and that's controlled may suffer for a long time, you see. So in this case, in the dream, you're manifesting. Don't say, oh, someone want to kill me, I want to destroy him. That's wrong. You have kind and compassion to limit all sentient being. And so this manifestation wrathful doesn't make any. So this can be deep yoga practice can increase lots of merit, purification, and deepening your realization by this practice. So that made it, in Tibet, 3 year retreat is very important. That's they teach inside. For beginner until and 3 year and 3 months. And what you do is this state by state. So 3 years you dedicate, you renounce. 3 years, no family, no wife, no children, no girlfriend, you practicing. So this was beginning, but I don't think so. Everybody can that depending. But supposed to be they designed 3 years for this kind of practice. So deep yoga practice can learn such profound tantric practice. I cannot say I'm tantric practice. I have such and such lama. Many people say I meet this lama, that lama. Yes, you meet good lama. Lama can show your path. You have to walk on the path. After you see the lama, what you did. 1 hour you have good meditation, you did. 1 hour you have good training your mind training, like love, compassion, bodhicitta. And 1 hour you have practiced emptiness meditation perfectly, precisely. You can think of, you don't do any of that. But what the benefit by you seeing the lots of lama, lots of teachings, But it's a blessing, planting seed for karmically future, but it takes a long time to get enlightenment. You have to use it, teacher teaching immediately, faithfully, with compassion of the all beings. So when you try to talk about enlightenment, Buddha and sentient being equal beneficial. Buddha showed the path that we have to engage with the sentient being to get ourselves merit, purification, and realization. So we thanks for Buddha and sentient being saying. So therefore we cannot deny sentient beings important, always compassion, love towards sentient being. As I'm saying, so not love is with attachment, without discriminating. And that's where you can love and compassion can be helpful. So dream yoga practice is you can use that method. So lots of story, the great master practicing dream yoga. They sleep at night time, they go to a different place to performing those kind of activity. Non-human being, they train them, put in practice. And so for them is totally control their mind in the dream. They can appear to any can wrathful spirit, they can control them to put into practice. Because due to that, this is a greatly benefit this way. This is we do have. All the Tibetan Buddhism have those kind of practices, you see. So that's dream yoga. If you have dream yoga, have such profound practice that you have learned, this can help you lots. But in the dream, what happening? Dream you have dreaming, your body is not there. Then mentally you think you have body there. Then you interact with other people. Get upset, anger, somebody says something, or somebody say nice thing, pray, you're happy, enjoy, you drinking, eating, everything happening. But it's none of them are real there. But it's happening there. So now this also after the death, what happened to you? That's happening. In what happened in dream, exactly happening in the you are after the death. So this now you train yourself very well. At the time you know where you are. So when it's actually existing Bardo is exactly same thing happening. They appear the deities, sound, these things, If you don't familiar that, and you get scared to death, you're not able to operate them. But you familiarize this now, then dream yoga is a good example. In the dream time, what happening, that's exactly happening. The dream time you recognize as dream, and you can manifest it. You can go to hell realm actually in the dream. So again, today I am going to go sleeping, finally I sleep, and I know I'm not deep sleep now. Now my mind's ready to go. Normally, mind forces me to go, but now I can control it. So my concentration, my meditation can more mature, and I can say, I'm wondering, there's a hell. People talk about things. I wonder, is there's hell? I'll go down. I can go see them all the around. Suffering, pain, incurable. I can go hungry goes around. Animal realm, different realm, animal. We have animal realm is so little. In the ocean have mean animal realm. And in the mountain, all over the well animal, domestic animal. They can look around and they go to human realm. You can see what happened to my mom today. She's sick. And dim practice, you can, up to the dim, you can go see your mom. What happened? She's dead or she's alive. She has some pain. You can see that. But due to mom is not in that practice, mature, mom not know, but you knows what happening. Your mom is New York or mom is Tibet, in Japan, anywhere. You can travel there, go there, you know, and then you can pray, practice things like that. And so that is, in a dim yoga practice can travel you anywhere, God realm, demigod realms. One of my teacher, when I was young, I have a very good, fine teacher, very special. He was teaching six yoga to the Karmapa, and Mom was the teaching too. Dubara Moche is incarnate now, but he is kind of about 40, 50 years now. So he was tell us that history when he give teachings. When he Tim yoga practice, he gave him practice, he go to practice, he did it state by state. And he says suddenly he want to go Pure Land. And then he go to Pure Land, he can see the Buddha and Bodhisattva, and in teaching is so wonderful. And so in the dream he was there. So he just enjoyed that. And but he know this is not real at the same time. Then while he was there in Pure Land, he heard the gong beating. But he was so much enjoyed that he did not pay attention to the gong. But then he says, suddenly then somebody comes and knocking the door and beating the gong. That they had time to go to Magala Puja gathering all the Tibetan. That's the time come and they beat the gong first. Then he hear the gong. He keeps staying this kind of state of the dim yoga practice. And finally he says kind of breaking his door or something. And then he hears the sound, he wake up. He was practicing Divi Yoga. And he says he forgot to go to puja. And then after all, they make him to come. And so he told me Divi Yoga practice, how wonderful. But actually, he's really happened to him himself. He telling Divi Yoga can do such things, Can he want to, did everything he did, everything succeeded. One time he just wanted to fuel it. So beginning he motivate that way, we sleep, then go to deep sleep, then beginning of the manifesting dream, he want to go in pure land. He did get there. So that's happening. So that's at the real, my own guru, lifetime, he talked to me that. And not me, only many people there, but he was kind of giving this, mind is so powerful. You can practice. Why not? You can do it. I did that, he says, and you can do it, you're young people. And he kind of encouraging us. He doesn't show off in us, but really he want to us to encourage you. You can do it. So that was kind of real. What I have realized, person can give. You could do this. So it dim yoga practice. This is kind of you have to go through lots, but if you can do it, this will belong exactly what happened in the. So then when you die, you are mental form. You're same person, but no one can see. And you don't see yourself, but you believe you are the person. Name, dressing, every hobby, same things. But no one see you. When you have all kind of experience, come that is whatever your lifetime, your mental state, pure, or how pure, how impure. So this depending manifestation in your mind coming in the part of the same things, you see. So dream yoga is kind of way to resemble up to the dead what you experience, like in the dream how you experience. But the dream now we are deeming sometime how to control, because you are not going through this practice, and I'm going to have some such things we have instruction and empowerment. And the practice lead by one by one. You have to go one by one. It is not possible. You skip rest of practice, go right there. For example, that someone just have the postgrad, the children, you take the university, a professor talk to the postgrad children. That children doesn't know what he's talking about. He thinks this is nothing for him. He learned nothing. What happened is because he was just postgrad. But he is second grade, he can see that this third grade, and he third grade and fourth grade. So one grade make other grade understanding. So then this is kind of like your university level, and you're teaching to someone in eighth grade, second, ninth grade, even high school children, not finish high school, you can go college, you cannot know what they're talking about. It's similar. It's our mental level, intellectually learn that way, get your accustomed to it, and then this way. Same things that you have to go through one by one. If there is able to do those things, able to manifestate it, able to do it, then you are very professionally and you are ready to go to Bardo anytime. So if you can, but you have to be ready for that. It takes time. So deep yoga practice is very good practice, but that's the reason I can see this morning we talk about birth and the death. That's very important. That is our level. We can try our speech, mind, body to avoiding negative, renounce negative, applying the positive. That's possible. We can do that. And then live this positive state of mind, and then you can make the karma abiding practice. When you karma abiding practice, meaning your mind, one pointly, you thinking of this cup, for example. Now I'm thinking of the cup. I want thinking the cup only, nothing other thought loud cup. Just my cup. Keep your mind in the cup. Look at the cup, concentrate in the cup. Then my mindfulness have to mature and shrunk. My mind away from the cup. Before go far away, immediately you recognize by your very accurate mindfulness and catch up your mind away from the cup. You bring back your mind to the cup. Then you can do this for a few hours, and pause for 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and expand it little by little, get more. And then suddenly you can keep cup. Beginning you think in cup, 1 hour, 15 minutes, half hour, you can think in cup always. Your mind is completely concentrated on the cup. Or half hour now, 15 minutes maybe. 15 minutes I thinking of the cup, nothing I thought get in there, not allowed to get in there. So 15 minutes, my mind's perfect, pure state, not allowed any negative. And because of that, my speech body is not negative, because mentally concentrated, busy in the cup. So that makes lots of purification, lots of training my mind to train to calm, peacefulness. But this peacefulness not coming easily. You have to have a positive mind, positive body, positive speech. You engage your crazy your speech, crazy your action, crazy your mind, then come back, I have to meditate practice. You're crazy. You sit there, you're crazy, your mind just kind of rumbling things. That doesn't work. So why your meditation not good, but you're busy outside meditation. And outside your mind is busy negatively, then you sit down, this negative is kind of blended in your mind. All come is negative. You cannot ever peace your mind. In order to peaceful your mind, you need to have avoided cause of the negative. Then you have Up to the meditation, your session, you have mentally very positive, good heart, kind, loving. Then according to your mind, kind, loving, and speech becomes very soft, gentle. Then physically also very gentle, everything good. So in engaging speech, mind, body positively, and you kind of giving peaceful other people. Then you sit down, you meditate after meditation, you can see something different. You can see because immediately the action you did in normally outside the meditation contribute inside. When you meditate, you can see at least the problem is negative, problem of thought, problem of my mind is unstable. I can see that. At least I can see my wrong. That's very good, you can actually, you're doing wrong, you never know you're doing wrong. At least through meditation, you know now is wrong. Then you can see how you can avoid it. Some diligent, patience, effort come to your mind, faith, your practice, and diligent your practice, patient your practice, all this come through, but these come through your positive. The positive light make your positive meditations. So when your mind is very positive, come down, then you can see the beauty of true nature of your own mind. All beauty, enjoyment, pleasant is all within you. Not you cannot bring from outside anything. Your mind is itself enlightened itself. So you have to discover this. And discover through this kind of practice, you see. So if you have those practices good, then dim yoga practice do very good. Without this practice, you don't very good, you go dim yoga practice, another way to spend time negatively. You go to sleep, you go to sleep. You don't care, dreaming or not dreaming. Maybe bad dreaming, nightmare. So because of your mind is not controlled, peaceful, gentle, calm, so dim yoga practice doesn't make too much. So basically what I'm saying is this morning I'm talking is not trying too much, but I make really essential. Your lifetime you can spend, you can do it. You can do it. You can see the negative. You can see the positive. Then you can determine by the positive is how to do it because we're not customated, familiarize. Negative, by the way, always doing it. Then always easy to do negative. But you now have to first recognize the negative, try to control, avoid the negative side, and apply the positives. Maybe that's I don't like it, I don't feel good, but I have to some diligence, some patience, some admire, some kind of faith. Faith meaning a positive has a good action. Positive is good for result to make long duration of the happiness, comfortable physically, mentally, then I can make the operating my mental quality itself already there. So this way, you have a faith in your practice, then you have diligence come to your practice and kind of aspiration, admire your practice. But sometimes we are doing all these bad things. We like to do bad thing, saying bad thing, thinking bad thing always. But we have some determination so that there's control. Therefore, we are not determined, diligent, faith enough. So we samsara here and continually doing it. We complain to someone. Jamgyal Kongtrul Rinpoche, I think so. He was the one saying, Yenkin Tildu Samyang Traxin, Rankin Ryu Samyang Kontu Be, Yenkin Tildu Samyang Traxin Be. He says that we are normally ordinary people. What do we do? He says, Rankin Ryu Samyang, Yenkin Ryu Samyang Traxin Be. He said, Yenkin Tildu Samyang Traxin Be, Yenkin Ryu Samyang Patient. So the saying is that we do any defect, any negative I do, I'm hiding best I can. Even the size of mountain I have mistake, I'm hiding not to expose people outside, hiding more for my negative. I'm hiding. But what I do is tiny sesame side of the problem for other people. I see that big problem. I'm explaining other people how bad it is, what they do, everything's negative. But we can see the whole problem from outside. Everything problem from outside. But look at myself, I have no problem. See? That problem, we say that that's the problem, especially practitioners, we have to care. We are not enlightenment. We are not better than others. We do have anger, jealous, greed, proud, and ego is so big. So, but we hiding as much possible. I did something wrong. I never say to you, I said it's more good thing. I'll tell you how good I did. No, I'm telling to you how good I am. Yeah, I'm not good at all. So that's normal. But he said that's the problem we have. Don't blame other. Blame yourself. When you blame, you're correcting yourself, positive. You're renouncing for negative. So that's good. When you blame other, pray yourself, the wrong religion, you're not Buddhist. And that's not religion even. Any religion should be not on that. So this is very important kind of way. So I'm talking about yoga, Deen, but again, these have to stay like that. So therefore, I'm giving you some of not avoiding kind of sequence, but easy. This morning I'm talking is very easy for you. Your mind is busy, your body, but more mentally you control your mind. Recognize what the right thing for you. You want to be happy. If you do something negative, you never gain any happiness. Some people say, I'll be fame, name, lots of money, lots of things, and then I'll be happy. But there's a never. Then try to blame other people, put down other people, and then that person will be big shot, And that's the things of happiness. That's happiness loss. If that lasts one lifetime, next lifetime, consequent come, will be terrible. So it is a kind of very important to have, make sure that those things doesn't help. You have to go to actual dharma practice. It's good heart. Basic on good heart beginning. That's what help lots. So good heart is from beginning to until you get Mahamudra, Mahasanti practice realization. Good heart is necessary. So that doesn't mean good heart for beginner. Beginner good heart is, as I'm saying preliminarily, open your heart to be positive things, kind, loving, compassion, belief, faith, and trust. One step not throw into negative, causing suffering yourself. Try to protect from negative. Engage positive. Feel positive. Somebody say positive things, do positive things. You involved with that. Support that person. That's a negative. What do you do then, negative? Sometimes we complain, oh, he's negative, he said negative, this and that. That doesn't help. Stay away from negative. You do yourself. Don't blame other people. If you control, you can say, well, no, you should not do it. This is not good. That control, you can say, help them to not to do it. If you say don't do it, that person not take you. Who you are telling me, I'm doing myself, I believe this one. So you're not getting any good out of that. Stay away from it. Then you are okay. You do your things. Your mind is with you. You control your mind on the positive or negative. No one asks you, you do negative, you do positive. You are the one who have to command yourself. I'm doing positive, I'm determined, I'm not doing it, causing suffering, pain. I'm not doing negative, this is suffering, pain, I'm renounced. Do your best. Beginning, you cannot do everything what we say. But you do start somewhere to start, then increase slowly, slowly. That is very important part, you see. So I will conclude this Dim yoga practice now. So it doesn't go more farther than expose as much as I can. And so this is the Dim yoga. You should learn this way. But this, again, your lifetime, you can do that. If you can lifetime increase that, not need to wait until death time and dying time. When you're healthy, happy, young, you can apply, and this will be wonderful, you see. So now is the thought. I want to have to include this because the time doesn't allow me everything. So the Samadhi, Bardo Samadhi, something Bardos. So this is another part of. So this is the kind of thought of this among the six. Out of six, they're thought one. And so this is again pretty much what we're talking about the yin yoga, similar like that. This is preliminarily, you have Samadhi Bardo have to be Samadhi Bardo, meaning your mind is completely still on the state of emptiness. But that is what you are aim to practice. But in order to use stillness, very still in the practice state of the emptiness, you have to beginning all practice. It requires the purifications. Samatha practice, Shine practice, in order to accomplish Shine practice, you have to have lots of purification, accumulation of merit. So you're more purified, negative, more accumulated, positive. So then this would be less obstacle your karma abiding practice. And you are more accumulated merit than if your karma abiding more still, clear. That's come like that, you see. So the kind of same things as you know. So this is going to again the same things, beginning accumulation, merit, and purification. We are raw and no have purification, no accumulated merit, good deed. You try to meditation, samatha practice, you cannot stay 1 hour. 1 second. The mental level beginning, we have 9 different states of mind. Shine to accomplish, fully Shine accomplishment. So there's too much you can explain, but there is 9 different levels. So there is kind of remedy of the obstacle of the 9 level of the mind. Each level, but deeper, your concentration clear and clear. And first one is simply your mind is so crazy, you cannot think of, cup. 1 second you think of cup, another second gone. And actually that in case, first time you meditate, then your thought is more rumbling and is more kind of come, that thought. Because used to I have thought, lots of thought, but I don't know even I have thought. Now I have the kind of labeling myself and meditating. It's simply name of my meditator, I'm meditating. So some method I'm using to try to mind is still on things. And I realize that I cannot say 1 second is my mind in this cup, Any kind of object, flower, crystal ball, statue, anything. And you cannot say longer. And in fact, you try a little bit, and what happened is your thought, so much thought come, and you will be scared because used to I don't have thought. Now I have so many thought, scaring me now. But actually, there's a really good, because used to you don't know you have thought. But thought is come all the time there, but you ignore it, you deny thought. But now your meditation, at least you know there is thought. That's you accomplish something, Used to you don't know, now you know. So that's the fourth mental state. And second mental state is kind of glance of this state, how you can come up maybe a few seconds. No any thought there, past, present, future, present, and focus your cup. Stay in a cup for some time. So that case will be good. And that called Sem Jokpa. I think Sem Jokpa. And then that's what they call it. So there is 9 stages. I recall all of them. But the second level is kind of like that. You have a little bit glimpse of the stillness, but not too much. because the thought coming more, and more you concentrate it, more thought comings. And thought level, you may have 5 minutes, maybe less than 5 minutes, you have kind of focused mind here. So that is case, maybe you have 1 minute, full 1 minute, you can stay in your mind and calm, not thinking past, present, future, any negative, just mind concentrated calm. So that's you are gaining lots of purification, lots of merit there, So this kind of Shine also getting merit, also purification as well. But if you can stay in 1 minute now, that is because the past you have good deed. You renounce negative and the positive applying. That positive give result to you to have 1 minute you can stay there. But that only the your merit and purification. Then you can continually do it, but adding more by practicing these thought concentration, thought state of mind. Then you have more kind of encouraging some diligence, something like that. So you can expanding your meditation. Now you may have the 2 minute you can stay. So that is important. You 2 minute concentration good, then begin your meditation. Little difficulty because before it's just coming little obstacle, not big obstacle. You to determine by that. Now what happened is another obstacle you're practicing Shine is the kind of we call excitement. One problem. When you're sinking, excitement and sinking is become very attractive. And now your mind settle level, you have the 2 minute, you can keep your mind absent of negative, absent of pure stillness. That's gain loss. So that merit can restore all negative. What is coming up is the excitement. Thought coming more. So much thought coming. 2 minutes, little more than 2 minutes you're concentrating, then your thought gone from the place. But then your mindfulness mature as that level 2. So mindfulness immediately recognize your mind and go away from the object. Then you determine to bring back your mind there. So that is the fourth level of your mind, mental stillness has to deal with that problem, Go back and go and back. So you may have the 5 minute, maybe give time. Among the 5 minute, 3 minute, you have some practice. 2 minute, you are challenged with this practice. So this is good, So then fifth mental level is very, very difficult. And so lots of thinking. Thinking we call is cellular levels, growth level thinking and cellular level thinking. Growth level thinking is also, thinking means a sleepy, Sleepy mind become in the body, so clock is sleep and not clear. That's what thinking. But this thinking is not talking about. This is normal thinking. This ordinary, we all have this thinking. But we are talking about thinking here is more subtle because you're mentally maturing now. So what the subtle level is, that is now your mind. What is can you look your mind that time? Your experience is that I see the object, I see the cup. But I'm not seeing clearly this cup now. Missing the clarity there. But again, same time, focus your mind. Then I'm not missing something, my clarity. That's called growth level thinking. So some thinkingness make them not clear of the object, but you have staying in the object too. So that kind of state of your mind, thought, this kind of fifth level, fifth level is very critical actually. But at the same time, also then sometimes attracted by excitement. Excitement means that thought coming on up another, you just completely bearing off your whole object. You cannot meditate it. But you're determined at the mature enough to make glimpse you can, the glimpse of the concentration, stillness, causing lots of problems. So lots of things rumbling these things. You see, that is called gross levels, excitement. That now we go back to subtle level thinking is now, that case, the subtle level thinking is now, I see the cup. Yes, I see the cup. It's clear. Yeah, it's clear. Now you see, now as I gain clarity. But how long is I can stay 10 minutes? That's much mature. But that is thinking, but this case, now, again, obstacle is kind of more detailed level thinking come. Suddenly your mind become completely full absorbing. Somewhat you can make mistake there. With many Tibetan masters meditate a mountain and in different place. They think they gained Mahamudra, Mahasandhi. But they not recognizing subtle level thinking. And so that makes you are compelled to your concentration. That is, you need some good meditator who experience meditate themselves, good instruction on working lineage, and have samaya, good relation with their teacher. So that's a very important master to be guide and lead me. It's very important that I need instruction from, we call fit instructions. So other instruction come from Sutra and Tantra and many Shastra. You can get instruction from that way. They learn and study and reflecting and then can tell people. And sometimes they practicing not that much. But in this case, I need fit instruction from Guru, which means Guru who has meditating very well and Guru who have realized very well. And he kept the lineage very clean, clear. He received this. And his teachers fully realized that he had great devotion, faith, non-breaking samaya. That's very necessary root guru teacher. That kind of teacher will say, word not using from Sutra and Tantra and Shastra. He used his own word. He is speaking his experience. If your karma enough, purification enough, he may simply say so pure word. You light up, you immediately recognize two natures. So that is the very important part. You needed some teacher to guide you. So if you can overcome that, then also gross level excitement too. So gross level excitement is kind of, you can see things, object, but thought rumbling around. And what part of mind you look like you're okay, you're concentrating on the object. Part of mind is rumbling, you think, oh, pick up children, go in a technique, go to sleep. Oh, I have the dishes, and this in my house cleaning. I pick up this, and all this they come, and then also have half of mind there. Half of your mind is the kind of object you focusing there. So this is kind of subtle level of excitement, meaning exciting your mind is very, but you have, familiarizing the meditation, so you not let go concentration. So this is halfway through. So this is very important, thinking excitement, that kind of gross level thinking and subtle level thinking, gross level excitement, subtle level excitement. That's very important. So those are the how you learn. So then the sixth and level mentality is kind of, you are overburdened over thinking excitement. So now you are sixth level, your mentality is, how you look like is that your mentality has a capable thinking calm, excitement calm, immediate applied remedy. So they not keep your time there. Immediately you can subside in the obstacle. So sixth level is a very mature, and so you can stay half hour, 1 hour, concentrated on set. But occasionally come up, but you can able to dispel by your remedy. antidote, And so that's the sixth level, which is meaning you are more, your mind calm, clear. And certain level practice, and then you can looking them, moving them, talking them, and then feeling them. Also, you can get absorbed. They have something they will give to you. So these are kind of more mature sixth level mentalities, quite big. So in this case, sinking excitement come very actively, but they have strong remedy to dispel them. So they'll not be continually carry you and they take over you. So that means you can able to bring your practice clearly. Then eighth level mentality that is quite good. And that time you will be really, you think, so, okay, I cross the big mountain now and top of the mountain. So you feel there's more freedom yourself. So you can, beginning you motivate, I'm going to meditate, focus on concentrations, focus on the object. Just that intention bring you concentrated. 1 hour you now know what happened to you. So you all full of hour you're practicing there, full concentration without wavering your mind. No any kind of things may destruct to you. It's just like sinking excitement also combined. It's like, hard rock, very hard rock. Snow fall down hard rock. How long lasts snow? Snow is melting immediately. It's similar like that. Sinking excitement come, eighth level mentality, thought come, dissolve in the thought into your concentration. Your mind not allowed to make manipulated by the thought. Go by, it's not happening there. Just disappear, A water bubble, pop in, dissolve in the water. Nothing happened more than that. Last just few seconds, water bubble, bubble come in the breath, dissolve in the breath. So this is the kind of mental, 8-year mental is a more mature in that case, you see. So that way the mental level go this samadhi. Then 9 level is kind of quite very good. We call Xinjiang, so the meaning suppleness. So that means your mind, body is special now. Your mind, body is usable. Any practice of Vajrayana deities, 1,000 arm, 1,000 arm, 11 face, those are very complicated. Kalachakra has lots of arm, lots of face, lots of leg, all this, So there's so many of them. But if you have go through this samadhi practice at 9 level, they're not big deal. They just bring in your mind there, they stay there. So in that case, that you can do vipassana practice or samatha practice, visualization, creation stage. The Vajrayana practice, you can start from there, very usable. So this is the beginning of your practice, preliminary to the kind of mature life state by state, up until you full awakening. It's the Bardo in the retreat. But how much experience you have. Just 9 state of mind have so many experience there. Thoughts are abstract. There are lots of remedy. This is good enough for you to expose you this. So this is a kind of samadhi practice, of course, Vajrayana practice, Mahayana practice, Hinayana practice. Hinayana is devotion. In compassion also they thought in a different way. And selflessness of practice, 6 paramita practice, all Hinayana thought this, all in there, in Hinayana practice. Calm abiding practice, samatha practice, you better engage in a Theravada practice and are much more very clear and very detailed explaining for the student, and also they practice very well, But they will have not the compassion as we Mayan tradition, explaining Mayan tradition, compassion is vastly, infinitely. The Hinayana has they wish to get enlightenment themselves. They not concerned with other beings. Because they think I am ordinary people. How I can liberate other beings? I strive myself to get enlightenment. That's better. So they have afraid to helping sentient being because then they stuck between no helping other, no help themselves. So rather than help themselves, so they do selflessness practice is absolute truth. Relative truth they practice in six paramitas, all these different samadhi practice they do. And absolutely have overviewing. Self is not really existing. Buddha doesn't say empty completely there. Selfless. Selflessness or individual is not really existent. That's the Buddha says. That's true. So that's we are minor practice and all Vajrayana. You need to go through that. So there's a very important practice. And so that is the minor practice. We cannot put down minor practice. Minor practice. We are Vajrayana. I don't know we're doing Hinayana practice correctly. We need to have correct Hinayana practice. There's so many good practice there. Monks, nuns, they discipline, they renounce. It's wonderful. We're not renounced yet. They renounce. That is very wonderful. And then they renounce. That meaning they are practicing true Dharma to get enlightenment. Their way is enlightenment. It's called arhatship, pure destroyer. They can destroy their ego. They don't talk about the selflessness of phenomena. They don't talk about that too much. They think that is Buddha taught him. They, by in a practice, they think that the Buddha didn't taught. Because there's Vinaya Sutra, Buddha doesn't taught this. So they use the Vinaya Sutra only. They study, practice, doing that. So they don't have Mahayana Sutra. No teacher teach for their tradition. So they're not have exposed that. So they believe what they study, what they're practicing. So therefore, their practice is good, but they don't know Mahayana practice. Nowadays, I think Hinayana, America is very good commentating all kind of practices and come here. So we practice Vajrayana, Mahayana, Hinayana blended together. Sometimes meet together, teach or discuss and debate. That's helping. They kind of, they accepting some, but they talk about compassion very detailed nowadays, so which is used to be they don't. But that doesn't mean doesn't talk to compassion. They do talk to compassion, but doesn't go limitless compassion, non-referential compassions, non-discriminate compassion. It's again compassion to other being, because I get married, purification, get myself to arhatship. Therefore, I'm compassion. I'm not compassion free their suffering to bring them enlightenment. I cannot do it. I'm suffer here. So that's their kind of way to think. They kind of little narrow mind there. But that is they do. But Buddha taught that. So that's Buddha teaching. We cannot object that. So we have to, the Tibetan Buddhists actually study all this. Vinaya Sutra, 21,000 Vinaya Sutra. That's Buddha taught. Our Tibetan tradition have to go to study on that. Then is minor tradition is dependent. Is the minor tradition is saying that compassion is very important, loving kindness is very important, because bodhicitta is very important. You want to fully enlightenment? No way to get enlightenment without generating bodhicitta. In order to get bodhicitta to fully be attained, you have to have love and compassion. The love and compassion, not like local and temporary compassion, temporary love and kindness. You need to non-referential love and compassion. As I'm talking about, no enemy, no indifferent, no person close, equal, evenly care. And a post time, I train myself equal to other beings. And up to all, I teach it now. Selfish is not that beneficial. Selfish make more continuous suffering, pain. So therefore, you need the selflessness. So you need the compassion to other sentient being. You care more other being. When you are equalized, you and me same. It's kind of equanimity. It's a good, better than nothing, because this is kind of, I want happy, other people happy. I want to know suffering, other people not suffering. So equal, we are right to go enlightenment together, not make extraordinarily me to go cause enlightenment. Rest of them, I don't care. This is not it. Right. I'm who I, compare. I am the one person. Numberless being here, suffering and pain. I don't get enlightenment. I'm not important than numberless sentient being. I'm not value. All sentient being is more value than one beings. So therefore, I should concern all sentient being, not focus myself. But by the way, your motivation, your cultivation, you get enlightenments quicker by using other sentient beings. So that is a very important tool, mind association to every living being is my parents. Every living being deserve my love and compassion. I born from my mom. How much my mom did it. Incredible. Thinking of how long she kept them in the tummy. How painful, how uncomfortable. When give birth, how uncomfortable, painful. Up to the bone, she doesn't know where I come from actually. She grabbed as her child. She looked very beautiful smile, very gentle, soft word, clean from the dirty, and give me to milk, not allowed thirsty, give food, not allowed hungry, put warm cloth, then holding me as the dear one in the world. She has precious me as I'm there. But I ask where come from this child? She doesn't know where it come from. But karmically, being born her, me to her womb and give birth by her, she will suffer pain so much, but she still loved me. She will die for me, raise me. And then I become human being now, walking around. Without her, if she doesn't pay attention, any second leave alone there, I will die. I have no way to protect myself from cold, hard, and hungry and thirsty. All these things I cannot survive. Within an hour, I'm dead. But her kindness saved me from this innocent child like me. So that's my mom. And then so that case, my mom is so kind, so loving. She's kind of incredible. No one did that. She even I sick, she will dedicate. Oh, better I'm sick, not my children. About to die in children, she thinks me that die me, my children to life. She gave up her life for me. So that's why my mom raised all of us. We raised that way. And then that case, how long I have been, how many times I'm born in the world. So many times. Many times I'm born, I'm not pulled down from the sky and grow from the ground. I have had mom, you know. And one mom is exactly what my mom did, is that mom did too. So I have numberless sentient beings in my mom. Some of them hell realm suffering, hungry ghosts, animal, God realm, demigod realm, human realm. I don't know among us whose mother, whose son, whose father. We have Bibles, lots of kind, loving, and reciprocal. So that case, I have to equal my mom, treat all sentient beings as same as my mom. Some in hell realm, torturing, killing 1 second life, killing again, chopping, cooking, melting copper, all these things, amazing suffering. We cannot ever even imagine how we can look there meant to suffer, we can die ourselves. So this kind of suffering and pain and cold, so they suffer. This is more. One time or many times, my mother too, in suffer. If this my life, my mother, I know how much she loved me. She's in hell realm. If I see that, what happened to me? I break my heart. I'll do my best to free her heart. So that's why we should think of the not ignore and deny hell being, hungry ghosts, animal, human being. God realm, demigod, all these things, the beings are my parents. So how I can make one parent better than another? All parents the same kindness. So that's why equally Buddha says all sentient beings are my parent. So therefore, not discriminated. Even someone killing, torturing, discomforting me, bad to me, and acting, this is also I did it. You know, this person, they doing that. You know, my action come back. I have to receive that kindly, lovingly, compassionately. If I want to stop that, not to cycle again, I have to be patient, be kind, be loving. Then dismiss that. That's already deleted. No more karma next, you know. But in acting on it, there's adding more and more, and slowly causing the suffering for the head around too. So this case that we have to equally even all sentient beings as my model. So my tradition is very, very important. If you cultivate, motivate once in a while, it's very beautiful. Bring you peace, your life, your day is very beautiful than that day. You know. You repeat again, then you addict on that. It's so wonderful that you see. So this is the minor tradition Buddha taught. What the difference is hinayana mind is that different, you see. That's what I'm bringing here. So this is also part of samadhi part of we say. So then up to that, go, you we're talking about samadhi now, then you vipassana come down. So then you have more mature, and then you call shinjang, meaning kind of suppleness. You understand suppleness? You know suppleness? What is that?
I think where you're not distracted, really.
More than that, I think. Anyone can.
Softness.
Yeah, softness, yes, suppleness. Softness, yes, but same thing you say to and not different. Anyways, but this is kind of special. That go through 9-level mental level, you get that experience. Until that you cannot, because you're not mature enough to experience. So this physical level of suppleness is kind of that level. You physically become usable. You can do prostration. You can do anything, good thing, virtuous thing you want to do. It's very delightful, joyful, wonderful, one feel. So that kind of any virtuous action physically you want to do, you're able to do it. No problem. No lazy, no distraction. That physical suppleness meaning so that mind is usable, because very delight, and mind is readiness of anything good things, non-stop you can do. That's the mind, kind of this meditation bring your physical usable like that. And then mental suppleness is kind of mind becomes so calm and peace that you can meditate whole day, 24 hours, you can sit there. No problem, no thought come. And you want to visualize color chakra, you can color chakra, whole detail you can bring in, you can stay there. So you become so usable to the Vajrayana practice. And then this time your mind is usable for your vipassana practice as well in emptiness. Then there's kind of lots of things talk about mental more vipassana practice, analytical practice, and direct yogi style practice. There are two different practices. Analytical practice is kind of you analyzing, as I said this morning, body, this, and where the I, me, and analyze. You do upon nothing, then you relax in that state of, that's called analyzing. So in that case, nothing you see and you relax or nothingness. So that is analytical meditation. But direct yogi explaining, and that is, directly looking to nature of mind. It's total emptiness, not detailed and analyzing, but directly looking. So this has more a mature practitioner, and it's quite mistaken too. It's analytical is an hard mistake because you're analyzing there. So direct one is a mistake because sometimes you miss your experience, you're misunderstanding your experience, and it causes you to confuse there. So if you are trying to ready for that, you are okay. So this is a mental level is very, very accurate to practice any visualizations, any active meditation. So that is the all this is kind of calm abiding practice, concentration, concentrate on the object. So I'm using the object. There are meditations called object meditation and holy object and ordinary object. Like cup is ordinary, this cup for tea drinking. But try to make my mind to be concentrated. That's it. But holy object means Buddha image I visualize. That's holy object. So you put the statue there and watch your mind to observing. So these two objects, holy object and ordinary object, holy object is more beneficial if you have devotion and religion, you understanding your Buddha is special because belief brings some energy inside. The cup doesn't bring any energy. This cup is cup. You believe this cup for dignity. That's it. But then you have Buddha image. Then you have belief Buddha's image. Oh, Buddha. This is enlightenment. And observing that, that has some your belief brings some inside energy. So this holy object. Then we call objectless meditations. That meaning you visualize the Buddha image. Holy and Buddha sits but like moon, little moon, yellow moon. Concentrate that. That's called objectless. This you have to visualize. You mentally created image, then focus there. That's holy object. You can visualize that free, drum, whatever practice you are changing, white free, then change to change, you focus like that. So this is all you have to mentally create it, So that's called objectless meditations. And then also breathing meditation. You can use all of them. But this technique, what I say, is 6 mental level is very important for us. So there are remedy also, something. So anyway, this is a kind of way to your enlightenment. You are experiencing those different things. That's in your part of your state. But you have the positive way to focus in your mind on when the samadhi means positive. So always the positive experience. So until you wake up, you have lots of experience. Sometimes practice like you're upset, angry, all these things. Sometimes practice like peace and gentle calm. Sometimes practice that you here. Sometimes people just say, I don't feel I'm here. And I'm just kind of spacious, something like that. This can happen. Some people do happening this. Mind is very strange. We make the mind is yes. We have also made minds no. Mind is the negative side, nothing. Positive side, something. And sometimes nothing is positive side, something is a negative side. It's that vibrous because depending how you are attempting, how you approaching. So these practices are called Bardo of Samadhi again. You can talk a lot on this, we can go to Hinayana, Mind, Vajrayana, all of them. This is all practice, This practice is a Bardo in between. And this also, Dim Bardo and Samadhi Bardo, both is a lifetime you can do it, But the basic, to go back to this morning practice, what we're talking is very important, your mental, keeping it positive to do good actions. So that is understanding for and easy for us. The rest of them kind of you need to have effort. It doesn't mean impossible. It's possible, but you have to dedicate it. You have to renounce. And with your family, all this thing together, it's very difficult to do it. But in this kind of practice in India, lay people, family, apply the field. Some yogi, he get enlightenment, this kind of practice. Apply the field, So that's meaning you ordinarily working. And he has children home and a wife fighting him, supporting him. But eventually he won't engage that, he get enlightenment. Something like that too. So this is again, they came from Buddha, already Buddha come to human world, demonstrating us that way. There's a little different. Doesn't mean impossible we can do it. We can do it. Definitely. Miller Rinpoche's time and Miller Rinpoche's disciples so admire him because he's so incredible. You never see human being like that. One of the guru people asked him, "You, Lord Guru, you are very special. You are not human being. You emanation of the Buddha or Bodhisattva. Tell us who's your incarnation, whose incarnation you are, where the incarnation come from." And Miller Rinpoche says, "That's the wrong view you can do here. There's no wrong view worse than that. You're wrong view now. If you think I'm incarnation, you're very wrong view to Dharma. Why you think only incarnation Buddha can do these things? You cannot do it. That means you cannot get enlightenment. Buddha said every living being has source with them. But the nature, they have future Buddha. Everybody can get enlightenment. No, don't. This is the wrong view you do this. I'm a simple person. Beginning. You know my story, how long I had gone killing people, killing and destroying harvest, make miserable. That kind of person I am. I'm work hard to get enlightenment. Then I get this. So you do it as me, you get enlightenment. He said that. So he said he's not incarnation. That's what he say. If you say I'm incarnation, that's wrong views to Dharma. You mean you cannot get enlightenment because I'm enlightened, therefore I'm enlightenment. No, you know my story. I'm a very simple person, but I overcome working hard. So that's his way to understanding that we all have potential. The Buddha, we have the enlightenment source. You see. So, what time I concern now?
It's 3:58.
We got time.
3:58. So maybe there's time for questions. People want to stay a little longer.
Well, I mean, this is all I think that there are today three topics there now. 3 topics left tomorrow. We'll see what Palden can do. So this is a very, and I hope useful. I did my heart. I pray to Buddha Bodhisattva. Bless me when my word go through your heart to beneficial. I had that motivation to you, and I hope you have some information being useful. And so I hope that. So any question, you're welcome in the Zoom or Zoom. You see their question come there.
Yeah, and I think maybe we could do the room first.
Okay.
And
okay.
for Zoom, it's easier if they chat. And I
Yes,
tell you.
Yes, Mr.
Thank you, Lama, for your teaching,
Mhm.
as always. When you're talking about object meditation, so I concentrate on an object. After a while, my eyes get tired and I get double visions. And that can be a distraction just trying to do that. And beyond that, then it seems like then changes in light in the room. The light's not changing, but to my eyes, it's getting brighter or darker or flashes around the object.
So this your question or statement?
Yeah, that's mostly statement, but the question is, do I just let these distractions occur, or should I be trying to sharpen focus to make things clearer, to stop the distraction or the flashing, the light changes?
I think that is whatever happened, let happening. And so you don't stop that. You cannot stop anyway. Let it come. What you have to do is don't clinging, don't follow. Let them come and don't say, we go now. Don't think that way. Let them come. Don't clinging to where it go. Let it go wherever it goes. You don't clinging. Let come, let go. So water bubble come, immediately pop into water again. So the thought come, thought go dissolving. So don't clinging the thought. So when the sound come, light come, pleasure, That's the meditation experience. That's called the Bardo, between the meditation, have some experience that you could have vision. Sometimes people say, oh, I see the deities there. I hear the sound mantra. And sometimes people say that it's not impossible. That's happening sometimes. Sometimes they're imagining too. Sometimes that's happening. But this doesn't mean anything. You're getting not good or not bad. Your side, don't pay attention, don't cling, don't follow. Let them come. Don't pay attention or go. Let go, let come. You stay still. What is the object you're choosing to? Okay? Yes.
Is there a certain level of your Shine meditation should get to before you practice Vipassana or a more, formless? Or is it okay to be practicing both?
There's a Bible too. Yes, you can do them both. But with more Shine, beginning Shine is important. Without Shine, Vipassana doesn't go very well,
Yeah.
And without Shine, you go to Vipassana, sometimes experience quite wonderful, but then not last long, unstable, and then disappear. Then after that, you don't like to practice. That's because your Shine not enough.
Right.
Shine enough practice, calm abiding practice, clear pride, enough. Then one is Vipassana, you experience and you work for last longer than work. And so Vipassana practice is the only way to remove your ego, remove subside your affliction, Kalasha. Shine doesn't remove that. Shine doesn't bring you enlightenment. Shine make peace you temporarily.
Right.
So Shine example, they says glass of water and lots of dusty down that you store and all cloudy, you don't see anything. But then you let the glass calm down and all settle down, all these things, then clear the light and the water come. You can see through transparent from the in front to back. Inside water is clean, clear. You move around, again this does come again. So same thing, Shine does is calming down thought and you allow to see into what inside there. You see? So that is Shine will do. But Shine will not take out all that out, is there. And Vipassana, get rid of all the ego, all afflictions. That's the final enlightenment. Santideva say, Shine Rabdu Temple, Hakunki, Shine Rabdu Temple, Hakunki, what is Shine Rabdu Temple, Hakunki? Yamun number Jimba Shichaka. Shine Rabdu Temple, Hakunki, Yamun number Jimba Shichaka. And so, Zumi Yele Yanda Deva is something called Gesela. Actually, that is from the Santi Devas, Bodhisattva quoted that, but also other texts are quoted too. So I memory come from other texts. So it says that, when you well find calm abiding practice and you get into the inside Vipassana practice, that root of your poison of the mind. So therefore, you prefer practice, go beyond formless Samadhi practice. So this kind of also explained there.
Okay.
That Samadhi is what I'm called formless Samadhi is that is still you are in the world, in the samsara. So that's, similar like that. So this doesn't make too much you getting enlightenment, liberate you, but it'll be help accommodating to cause to enlightenment, attain the Vipassana meditations. The Vipassana meditation is the one who give you raise enlightenment, awakenings. And Milarepa says also, he says something that, he says those something that he read at the word. He did say something very beautifully, actually. So something he said, and you don't clinging to Shine practice, clinging to Shine practice, you think that's it, I get it. But Shine practice can make look like you're enlightenment. Xinjiang is called suppleness. Sometimes you get clairvoyant too. You can see everybody, each of them. They have that level of Shine Karma practice can all this room, each of you mentality, they can able to practice. Someone had practiced this month, they can see what's going on in your mind. So then, okay, that's great. I'm enlightenment now. So that in prideful, then you will damage your whole quality. So they have to be careful. The Xinjiang can give its all like that. So these mistaken. So you have to look at this kind of problem. There's obstacle like that. So then with Shine practice, they can stay that 9-level Shine practice, what we talked about this morning. This Shine practice can sit 24-hour, no distraction at all. But you are not getting enlightenment by this practice. This practice is temporarily calm, peace. You can heal all disease. The mental poison gone. The physical problem is gone too.
No, grasp that feeling. Like you have attraction to that feeling, so then
you can say so, yes. Yeah. But they have attachment about that feeling too, and then many other things kind of stuck in there. Shine only cannot hope to get enlightenment at all. So that's kind of according to Sutra, Tantra both saying that. So Shine is not really give you, but in temporary Shine is perfectly good. Shine help you lots, calm, clear, certainly bring peace. Shine has lots of temporarily give cause, but causing the condition to accommodate Vipassana practice. Without Shine, you cannot in Vipassana practice also. One way is very important. Another way, only this cannot get enlightenment. So that's like that.
Can I read something to you in the comment? In the
Any question here? No one here? Yes.
In the Theravada tradition, the Vipassana is primarily focused on body sensation. There's a lot of different ways to do it. Is that the same?
Same. We do have that too. By aggregate, we have digital meditating. Yes, we do. Yes. But it's copied from the Vipassana text, And so that we do practice, yes, you do. Yes. No problem. Same practice, nothing. No, we don't do different. But they do more or less than we do. We go behind that. That's different, Okay? Okay.
It's not a question, it's a comment from Sarah, manager. She says, thank you, Rinpoche, for the teachings and explanations and efforts in helping us understand. Hearing these teachings and circling into them with continued practice is so beneficial. Gratitude. Just
the statement. Okay, thank you very much. So you can loudly lubricate how much you appreciate it and hope.
Can I ask one more question?
Yes.
So what do we consider deity practice then?
Deity practice.
Yeah, we're going from Shine and then completion phase is considered Vipassana.
We have another class to start. We have to finish Bardo first.
Right. Okay.
Last part we'll talk about deities. I don't know how much I can do tomorrow to class,
Okay.
But that is lots of deities practice on exists in the Bardo is lots of deities there.
Yeah.
Yes, so there's a deities practice is very effective in the Vajrayana. And it's kind of very powerful, yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Can I ask something?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so when Milarepa, and when he meditated for 11 months straight with the butter lamp on his head, it's hard for me to really understand that because it sounds like he didn't move for 11 months. But in that case, I mean, how would he go to the bathroom? Because, I mean, did he have complete mastery over the salon?
He doesn't eat anything and I didn't think drink anything. So he don't have to go to the bathroom. And you could see he did eat, not eat. You look at his body, he's a kind of sculpture. He's not a human being. So that shows he doesn't eat anything. So you don't eat. You don't go to the bathroom. You don't eat it. So
Keep the butter.
no problem with that because
Someone
he's
was filling the butter lamp.
say again.
Someone was filling the butter lamp.
I don't know that. There's a more detail there. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I've got a question. So when I visualize emptiness, I think of it as like a deep, dark, warm place. But is it better to visualize emptiness as like a light, like luminous?
You repeat it once more again.
Yeah. So I just want to make sure that I have like the right visualization for emptiness. Is emptiness like a quality of light, or is it a quality of dark?
Emptiness has no visualization.
Oh, okay.
Emptiness, total emptiness. Emptiness. House empty. Yeah, we know that. House and no human being. It still exists house. Not meaning fully empty. Talking about part of empty, inside no house, people. Cup empty, no water in it, but cup exists too. So that is the emptiness you can think of as very kind of temporary, relative emptiness. But this emptiness, when you're talking mind emptiness, nothing whatsoever. No visualization. You talk about emptiness, emptiness, not visualizing. Emptiness meaning you totally know anything existing. Anything exists that originated. That is emptiness actually. Because that contribute by the dependent originated. So you visualize, then you contribute by your visualization. That meaning your mental constructed that visualization. But that meaning that visualization is not emptiness. You see? So when you're talking emptiness, it's totally empty, not empty. So you say all the phenomena is inherently not existent because dependent originated. You see that? Anything we see, even my body, dependent originated. So my body is not really existed. It's related to, absolutely not existed. But when talking of the emptiness, we're talking about our mind is empty. Mind is empty because actually when we say mind, then it's consciousness, that's not empty. When talking of the mind, one is not empty. We talk of the mind, can be mind empty because I'm pronouncing. So what with the empty meanings, there is no rigid is kind of all the compounded nature as impermanent, not existent truly. So that's kind of mind is nothing compounded by any. Mind is totally free of the compoundedness, You getting that? A mind is this permeable nature, meaning there are no cause. Mind is nothing connected, nothing by. Mind is totally beyond intellectual, beyond conceptualization, beyond subject and object. That's the mind. That is the kind of ultimate mind. That is the pure mind. Why this empty? Because nothing dependent originated. Everything is dependent originated. Mind is not dependent originated. So therefore, mind is not like visualizing anything contribute by outside. And sometimes when you have total emptiness, you're scared too sometimes. I'm not here, I'm losing. I have lost my identity because we are just used to be our ego, But that is what it is, actually. Make sense to you?
Yeah, it does. Thank you. Yeah, because when I think of emptiness, like prior to how you described it, like looking up into space and just seeing like emptiness for like beyond for like planets and stars. So that really helps my understanding.
Yeah, but emptiness we'll talk about, because Tibetan talk about emptiness 12 years. Graduated 12 years, you become professional. But then the guys talk about emptiness. 12 years study, it's still not finishing too. So it's nothingness, you can talk about. Something you'll end it someplace, But when you have nothingness, there is kind of not intellectual limit. If you're intelligent, you can talk anything, only you talk about emptiness. So yes, it takes a long time to you realize in study. But at the same time, you can meditate, you can experience. Okay, you're finished now then.
Sonam de danje zebone tonne nye Yegana jiva drupai sibe sole drovandro borsho Java pawe jidai gempada kudo zambo de ande shinde Dea kunye jesu da loche Yohane nada cheratuno Gewani gewokon sonam yeshe sosote Sonam yeshe lejume dapa kunido varsho Songe kusonye vejen adam chenye megur de vejen adam Yende vejen de vejen agi Chitra noana do varsho
Thank you. So today we conclude our session. Tomorrow I will be here 10 o'clock.
Yep.
So we'll be discuss again. Thank you very much. So good night, all of you. Thank you.
Thank you.